Hello, I'm Sheriff Wayne Ivey of the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, and I'd like to welcome you to Brevard's Best Shot Competition. This is no ordinary shooting competition, and I'm proud to be your host as we go to find the best shooter in Brevard County. Now let's talk about how the show works. We've got two teams that are combined of 8 citizens and 8 law enforcement officers from the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. The true competition is to have them in a shoot-off in actually 8 different events that through them will identify who the best shooter is. After each event, each team will decide who's going to leave, who's going to take the walk of shame as we identify the best shooter for Brevard County. All right, welcome to the next event. As we said earlier, every event is an elimination round now. Down to 4. Each of you have demonstrated incredible poise, incredible accuracy, incredible character throughout the entire competition. But as we said, every time one of you has to take a step away, it's going to get a little bit more heated and heated as we get ready to find out who's truly the best shot. Our next event is going to test that for you a little bit. It's going to demand accuracy. In fact, you're going to be penalized for every time you don't hit the target. So I guess we'll have to see how that plays into your stress levels and into your competition. All right, so our next competition is truly going to test not only your stamina, your accuracy, your skill sets, and your memory. So you're going to have to make sure that you pay close attention to the instructions, because every time you don't hit the target, you're going to be penalized. So Jason, let's set the table for this one. What do they got to do?
All right, you're using 9mm Glock again. You have to shoot 2 rounds on each target in sequence, from closest to farthest, reload, switch hands and sides of the barricade, and shoot 2 more on each target from farthest to closest. So from in, out, and then from out, in. 2 rounds each target, 6 rounds each side of the barricade, switching hands when you switch sides of the barricades. So right-handed shooters will switch to their left, left-handed shooter will switch to your right. Any questions?
So let's make sure that we're clear. They pick up the gun. If they're left-handed, they shoot left-handed first. If they're right-handed, they shoot right-handed first.
Correct.
If they're right-handed, as they face the right side of the barricade, they got to shoot the closest target, double tap.
Right.
Then they shoot the next target, mid-range, double tap.
Correct.
And then the far target, double tap.
Correct.
Then they got to switch hands. Reload, and then start with the farthest target.
Correct.
Double tap.
Correct.
Move forward, double tap. Move forward again, double tap.
Correct.
And then that ends the competition.
Yes, and there's penalties. Every miss is 5 seconds. Shooting out of sequence is 30 seconds. And not changing hands is 30 seconds.
It's going to take everything you have to get through this competition. But I can promise you one thing. At the end of this round, one of you's going home. Gentlemen, enjoy. The range is yours.
You have to maintain cover from the barricade.
Keep time just in case it's not.
Okay, start with it in my hand or pick it up?
Pick it up from the table on the buzzer.
Okay.
This was a little bit of a challenge. Not only do you got to focus on your accuracy, but you got to memory recall and make sure that you do everything in sequence. One mistake could cost you 5 seconds.
Ready?
Second mistake could cost you 30 seconds. Carson's got a great round going. Got a 5-second penalty. I'll tell you that. Range is safe, Carson. Had a great round going.
Yep.
I mean, we'll wait for our range officials, but I think I saw a 5-second penalty that
Yep.
popped up in there. Did good though, getting right back on target, and you got to feel good about your time. I mean, you really pushed it pretty hard. So, I didn't seem to have any problem transitioning from left to right in there, so we'll see how your time comes, but I think you've set yourself in a good position.
I hope so. Thanks, sir.
All right, yes, sir. Bob, you got a chance to see Garson go through it.
Yes, sir.
See, I had one little mishap, but I think you're ready.
Pray for the best, sir.
All right. Jason, range is yours.
Sure. Sorry? The clock's going to start when I pick up the gun. You're going to start off the buzzer. Keep your know when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready, Bob.
Bob Wagner, a very proud member of the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. Certainly loves the competition, loves shooting.
Ready?
Perfect through his right hand. Now he's transitioning to left hand. See what he's got. Again, I think you're going to see a 5-second penalty once our officials score that. Great shooting.
Thank you.
5-second penalty, I think, is going to come into play here.
Yep, no question.
Missed on the second shot or the second round, but looked like you're pretty smooth.
Yep.
Looked like you felt pretty good with it.
It's all good.
All right, let's see how you feel.
Thank you, sir.
Who's next? Samantha, you up? All right, come here first. Samantha, you've done a great job, not only representing yourself, but representing our agency. You guys just got to watch 2 people go through this. How do you feel?
Feel pretty good. So, like I said, I just got to breathe, control my accuracy, to my front sights, and just shoot.
I've been impressed with you throughout the competition, so let's see if you can impress me again.
Appreciate that, sir.
Samantha was demonstrating focus. There we go. Shots head on. Mr. 6 shot. Coming back, transitioning with the left hand. Missed it. I think Samantha's going to see a 10-second penalty in there. Samantha, come over here. Up.
She hit that one. Gotta double check.
Okay.
Good check.
They're going to check it. They think that maybe you hit one. It looked to me like maybe you missed it, but I couldn't be sure, so they're going to look at it. I guess the nickel count or anything on it. So our range officials will let us know. One miss, not 2. So got to breathe a little bit of sigh of relief off of that.
Yeah.
I personally thought you had missed it, but they were able to look at it with the fresh paint on it. So good job. Looked pretty smooth. But as I said, you got to breathe a little bit of relief after not having 2 misses. That would have been a 10-second penalty. So,
Yep.
all right.
All right. Thank you,
Great
sir.
to see. Dave Jacobs.
Yes.
Going last has its benefits sometimes. Also puts a little bit of pressure on you when you see those before you have a smooth run. I think all 3 of them have had a smooth run. They had a little bit of mishap with 1 miss round. That's your window. That's the door that you can actually walk through and not have any penalties, have a clean run, and actually be able to do it. So, how you feel?
Feel good.
All right. Well, let's see if how you feel is how you shoot. He was very meticulous in his approach.
Right, shoot right.
The strong competitor. Penalties could be tough for Dave. Threw a few shots there. Gonna get an official score.
That's a raw time for him.
What happened?
I just fell off the front sight. Went too fast.
Yeah, you seemed like you were moving pretty quick.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, you can't miss fast enough to win.
yeah.
That's all that happened.
Well, we'll have to see what the official score brings. I know got to have a little bit of stress level right now because you know those before you shot pretty good. But we'll get the official score and we'll be back with everybody in just a minute.
All right.
How did each of you feel about that challenge? I think everybody recognized our team's come up with some pretty challenging things. Everybody had some penalty points in there. Dave, unfortunately, you had more than anybody else. You had a good time, but unfortunately, all the misses that you had in that took you out of the race.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that last shot you just fired was your last shot on the board. That shot.
Make sure.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you out there.
They did a great job. Was in the Final 4. Strong competitor. I think each of you coming into this competition and throughout this competition had to look at Dave Jacobs as the person that could actually walk out of here with that trophy.
We're glad he's gone now.
Yeah, if I were in your position, I'd be glad he's gone too. He's probably one of the best shots that we have at the agency.
Yes, sir.
But he's not the best shot today. You 3 are. And so you're going to have to decide now, as we go through these next competitions, who's going to survive and who's going to just give up and go home. Get yourself something to drink. Our range officials are going to set up the next course, and we'll be down to our final 2 after that event.
I used to see you without glasses on. Well, that's the end of the road for you, huh?
And it is.
What happened?
I just beat myself. I went too fast, and I didn't have a reason to go so fast. And that's what happens when you can't miss fast enough to win.
Got any advice for the last 3 out here?
Yeah, just play your game. You know, you gotta master the mechanics, the fundamentals, and then let the fastest person win.
So if we did this again, do you think you'd talk it up to other people in the agency?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is a true test of your skills. And unfortunately, the game that I play is what knocked me out.
All right.
On the next exciting episode of Brevard Best Shot Competition,